There's our general manager and CEO, Teddy Long, coming out here for an important announcement tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement. On February 28th, the next PAW PLE will take place. Predator's Pit. And there's the People's World Champion, Shawn Michaels, coming out here. Shawn, I'm assuming you have some important business to state. In fact, I do. At the Predator's Pit, I want to defend my title in it. You want to defend your championship in the Predator's Pit? Well, if you say so, at Predator's Pit, Shawn Michaels, you will defend your People's World Championship in the match. Thank you, Teddy. I think that's all now. Oh my goodness, and there's the winner of the Armageddon Royale, Sting, perched up on the top rope here. Shawn staring down his Wrestle War opponent, Sting, with the Equalizer baseball bat. And oh my goodness, the Great Muta just taking down Sting. The Great Muta interrupting Sting, and there, a sweet chin music to the Great Muta. Shawn Michaels standing above the Great Muta. And to kick off the night with some action here, Obafemi, Vader, and Rikishi triple threat match. The winner advances onto Predator's Pit. That was just announced by Teddy Long, where Shawn Michaels is defending his championship in that match. Vader making his way down to the ring. Vader was a threat in the Royal Rumble match. It took at least 8 men to eliminate him. And Obafemi, he entered at number 13 and outlasted everyone just to be eliminated by the winner, Sting. Femi and Gunther have a match next week at Heartbreak Havoc after weeks of building to that match. And now here comes Rikishi, who turned the Rumble into a dance party when he entered. These 3 men, each one of them is ready to have a chance at the People's World Championship at the Predator's Pit. And speaking of dancing, Rikishi, the lights are out. Spotlight on Rikishi. Get it, Kishi? Rikishi turning this match into a dance party before it even starts. And Vader interrupts with a clothesline to the back of the head. Rikishi on the ropes now. Gets a chop by Vader, sending him into the corner. And Vader splashes onto Rikishi in the corner. Obafemi splashes onto Vader and Rikishi in the corner now. Vader in his own corner, and an elbow by Obafemi onto Vader. And Femi with a big boot taking Vader outside of the ring here. And Rikishi sneaking up behind Obafemi, grabs a hold of Femi now. These two in a lockup, and Rikishi shoves him down into the corner here. And now running into the corner and running into Obafemi. Femi moves out the way in a hip attack onto the turnbuckle. Rikishi knocking out his hip there. Elbow by Obafemi, and then a splash in the corner. Rikishi trying to make it back up to his feet here, but he can barely do it. He's still on the ground, and oh my goodness, Vader takes out Obafemi onto the outside of the ring here. Vader now approaching Rikishi, grabs a hold of Rikishi now. And Vader lifts him up, looking for a body slam, but Rikishi able to find a way out of the body slam. Rikishi moves out the way, and Vader knocks into the turnbuckle. Super kick now sending Vader onto the ground. And Rikishi, stink face by Rikishi. Stink face on Vader. Oh my goodness. Vader panicking now. In between the ropes here, and Obafemi takes out Rikishi. And now Obafemi elbow drop to Vader. And Femi back into the ring, and a chop to Rikishi. And then a slam into Vader. Vader catches Femi, and now a Uranagi onto Obafemi by Vader, catching Femi midair. Vader now making it up to the top rope. This cannot be good. Femi down. Oh my goodness, Rikishi, a hold of Vader now. Obafemi trying to make it back up to his feet here. And oh my goodness, on the top rope. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's no way. There's no way. The ring just collapsed. The ring just collapsed. Oh my goodness. These three men just caused the whole entire ring to collapse. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Femi crawling to make the cover to Vader. Cover. Referee getting into position 1, 2, 3. Obafemi is the first to qualify for the Predators pit match. Femi collapsing the ring. This is awesome. Yo, Ilya, I think we have some unsettled business from the Armageddon Royale that I would like to settle. Well, if you think that, gentlemen, I believe we all have some unfinished business. Well, then how about next week, the three of us, qualifying match for the Predators pit? Moxley, I've been warning you for the past couple of weeks, and hopefully now you get the message. We're coming for you. Our family is coming for you. Good luck. And now the LWO are ready to face the Death Riders here. The Death Riders injured Rey Mysterio. That's why he is not here tonight. Mysterio brutally attacked by the Death Riders with a chair. And now the LWO looking for revenge against the Death Riders. And oh my goodness, Pac off the top rope with the Hurricanrana. Neutralizer by Claudio Castagnoli. Onto Cruz del Toro, the referee, making sure the LWO is okay. The match hasn't even started yet. Referee checking on the LWO. Barney Smith doing a good job here. And there's Jon Moxley draped in gold, holding the Trios Championships. And now Walking Wild looks like he's ready here, starting off with the LWO against Claudio Castagnoli for the Death Riders. And the bell tolls. Walking Wild making the first move. An uppercut by Claudio, taking him down. And now a chokehold here by Claudio onto Walking Wild. Del Toro trying to get his partner to make the tag, but Walking Wild not able to fight out of this chokehold applied by Claudio. The referee now having to break it up after the cheap attack by the Death Riders, making sure the LWO are able to compete in this match still. And oh my goodness, Cesaro with a cheap shot onto Walking Wild. And now the referee shoving Claudio back. Referee showing his authority, telling Claudio that he cannot do that. And now Del Toro off the top rope, looking for a bulldog here onto Claudio Castagnoli. And now a double foot stomp. Cover now. But Claudio able to kick out before the count even starts, picking up Del Toro now. And now looking for a back body drop. I'm pretty sure, oh my goodness. A double foot stomp by Pac knocks him down. Now keeping Walking Wild in the corner, but Wild pushing Pac into the pin there, breaking up the 2-count pinfall that had already occurred. And now Cesaro looking to take Wild down, but Wild holds on, and Cesaro bounces off the rope. Pac taken out by Del Toro. And now attack onto Walking Wild, and a double splash onto Claudio. Cover. Oh my goodness, Jon Moxley taking out Del Toro. 2 count. And oh my goodness, Pac breaks up the count at 2. Referee confirming the 2 count there. Tag by Pac here. And a double foot stomp onto Walking Wild. Springboard double foot stomp. 2 count. Walking Wild's shoulder is just barely off of the mat. Referee making sure the shoulder is off, and it is. 2 count, confirmed by the referee. Jon Moxley now, arguing with the referee. And oh my goodness, Moxley throwing Cruz del Toro onto that barricade. We didn't see it, but we can definitely tell Moxley did it. And now the referee grabbing onto Moxley here. Oh my goodness. The referee slapping Moxley down. That's what Moxley deserves. The referee slapping Moxley down. And oh my goodness, a low blow by Pac. And then an uppercut to the back of the head of Joaquin Wilde. And now Jon Moxley trying to get to the referee who slapped him off of the apron. And oh my goodness, neutralizer. And a neutralizer connects onto Joaquin Wilde. Followed by a 450 splash by Pac. Cover. Who was that? Who was that? They just reversed the pin. Cover. 1, 2, 3. The LWO somehow pulled off with the help of a mystery man. Who was it? And it's no mystery anymore. It was Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee was told by Rey Mysterio that he is the future of Lucha Libre. And Dragon Lee helping out his brothers, the LWO here. Dragon Lee making his PAW debut. Can't wait to see more out of him. Aloha and welcome. I'm Terry, the Fish Lawyer, here with the Overseas Champion, Aleister Black. Now, Mr. Black, in the main event tonight, you have a triple threat match to see if you qualify for the Predators Pit match. But I'm here to talk about Ethan Page. How do you feel that he's been attacking you for the past couple of weeks? Thank you, Terry. I believe... Oh, wait a minute here. This is not how the interview's supposed to go. Are you kidding me? I was just talking about you. Oh, my goodness. He just hit an ego's edge on Aleister Black, and he sent him into the announce table. So, APA, I want to know why you've been attacking us for these past couple of weeks, because I'm tired of it. Well, if you want to know, then here's the truth. We were hired to do it. Hired? Who were you hired by? That's confidential information. Well, you know what isn't confidential information? The fact that me and Matt Hardy over here are going to beat you down at Heartbreak Havoc next week. We'll see about that. It's time for some championship action here as Penta defends the Legends Championship against Carl Anderson. Now, Carl, you have an opportunity to win that title and bring it back to the OC. I believe in you. AJ Styles giving some encouragement to Carl Anderson before this match here. And as you see, AJ with a cast on his arm there after he had to quit in that I Quit match while Penta was about to break his arm. Penta already down here in the ring made his entrance before Carl Anderson. And there's his brother Rey Fenix, who returned at the Armageddon Royale after being injured by AJ Styles. And there it is, the Legends Championship. Carl Anderson ready to bring a championship title back to the OC. Penta determined to defend his championship successfully. And there it is, the bell. Here we go. Penta, Carl Anderson. Moves out the way as Penta. Carl slams into the corner. And Penta knocking Carl Anderson down. Anderson now on the ground here. And Penta goes up. And then down into Carl Anderson with a double foot stomp. Penta now cover on Anderson. 1. Kick out at 1 by Carl Anderson. Still got a lot of fight left in him. Anderson back to his feet. Penta back to his feet now. And then Carl Anderson connects this time with an elbow into the corner. Now kicking the arm of Penta that was on the rope here. Penta into the corner now. Carl Anderson grabs a hold of Penta, maybe looking for a German suplex here. But Penta holds on. And now putting Carl Anderson on the rope. Carl Anderson choked by the rope there. Now Penta off the bottom rope with a leg drop onto Carl Anderson. Cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by Carl Anderson. The OC rooting on their partner here. And Rey Fenix rooting on Penta. And now Penta off the middle rope with a tornado DDT onto Carl Anderson. Anderson now rolling into the corner. Penta coming. And now up goes Penta once more. But Carl Anderson moves out the way this time, and Penta slams right into the turnbuckle. Foot first is Penta. Penta back up to his feet now. And now Carl Anderson grabs a hold of Penta once more, and a back body drop by Carl Anderson. Penta landing on his head there. Penta might be out here, landing on his head with that back body drop by Carl Anderson. 1, 2, but Penta able to kick out now. Rolling up Carl Anderson, cover 1, but Carl Anderson able to kick out at 1. Penta back to his feet, and Carl Anderson with a cutter onto Penta. Ray Phoenix, the OC, cheering on their respective partner here, and then the face bomb cutter by Carl Anderson, but Penta able to fight out of it, not letting Carl connect with it. Penta reverses here. Maybe a reverse DDT now by Penta, lifting Carl up, and now Carl able to reverse again, has Penta up once more, and the face bomb cutter connects to Penta. Cover. 1, 2, 3, but able to kick out is Penta. Just barely able to kick out and keep the fight alive is Penta. Now struggling to get back up to his feet here. Carl Anderson arguing with the referee, saying a 3 count was made, but it was not. And oh my gosh, a big boot by Luke Gallows taking out Penta. Are you kidding me? Ray Phoenix now. Who was that? A super kick to Ray Phoenix. And oh, I think I know who it is. It's the Beast Mortis with a senton onto Ray Phoenix, and then another face bomb cutter connects by Carl Anderson. And the referee, distracted by the Beast Mortis and Ray Phoenix on the outside, cover onto Penta. But the referee still arguing here. Luke Gallows trying to get the referee to notice the pinfall behind him. Carl Anderson would be the Legends champion by now, and oh my goodness, a super kick to Luke Gallows. The Beast Mortis showing he doesn't pick sides here. Carl Anderson now arguing with the referee and gets a super kick by Penta. And now Penta off the middle rope onto Carl Anderson, and the Mexican Destroyer cover on Carl Anderson. 1, 2, 3. Penta retains the Legends Championship against Carl Anderson. And whoa, my goodness, what AJ Styles just knocked out Penta with his cast. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, now shots the back with AJ's cast. Penta rolling out to the outside now. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, AJ just took off his cast. Are you telling me he's not really injured? Are you kidding me? And now it's time for an exclusive interview with the Armageddon Royale sensation, Bob Ross. Thank you for joining me in the ring here, Mr. Ross. How do you feel about your debut at the Armageddon Royale last week? It was an awesome experience, and I'm glad I got to be in the ring with those true athletes. And now, Mr. Ross, do you ever feel you're going to step back in this ring for one more match? You know, if the time and the opportunity presents itself, then of course I'd be open to coming back into this ring. Thank you, Mr. Ross. I think that concludes our interview. Thank you, Pat. And oh, I'm back here on commentary, and here comes the ring general, Gunther. He has a match coming up, but Bob Ross hasn't left the ring yet. Gunther was the man who eliminated Bob Ross from the Armageddon Royale, and now a stare down between the two of them. Gunther has a Predator's Pit qualifying triple threat match coming up. And oh my goodness, a cheap shot by Gunther, taking down Bob Ross and sending him to the ringside mat. Gunther with a cheap shot to our guest here, Bob Ross. And I guess this is what Bob meant by if the time and opportunity presents itself. Gunther attacking Bob Ross. And now it's time for our triple threat qualifying match between Gunther, the rated R superstar Edge, and the overseas champion Aleister Black. Gunther already in the ring after attacking our guest Bob Ross. Edge now making his way down to the ring. Edge eliminated by Daniel Bryan, and then Bryan takes a cheap shot at Edge, causing Edge, who was already eliminated, to take out Daniel Bryan. And now we're ready as this match starts off in a shotgun drop kick to Aleister Black. Edge looking for a spear, gets caught now, looking for a powerbomb here, but Aleister Black takes them both down with the double knees to the back of Gunther. Edge rolling out to the outside here. Gunther in the corner, and now getting some kicks by Aleister Black. Some payback after that drop kick to start off the match, and a big boot knocking Aleister Black back down. Edge getting a hold of Gunther here, slamming Gunther down, and now some ruthless kicks to Gunther. He's rotating all around here. Some vicious offense by Edge, and then Enziguri takes him down. Double stomp to Edge, cover by Aleister Black. 1, 2, but Gunther able to break it up, stomping on the back of Aleister. And now Gunther grabbing hold of Aleister Black, trying to lock in a sleeper hold here. Black fighting out of it, trying to fight out of it here. But Gunther has it locked in deep. Referee trying to see if Aleister Black is going to quit here. Black might be fully locked in this sleeper hold, and a double spear by Edge. Cover on Aleister Black, a 2 count. But Gunther able to break it up. Edge crawling out back onto the ringside here. Gunther looking for a powerbomb. Gets a spear by Edge again. Cover on Gunther this time. 1, 2. But Gunther able to kick out at the count of 2. Edge now changing his focus onto Aleister Black. Aleister grabbing hold of Edge and what looks like a triangle choke here. And then reverses it with a reverse hurricanrana. Cover on Edge. 2 count. But Gunther able to break it up with a drop kick to Aleister Black. Gunther now back up to his feet, looking to put some more offense onto these two men here. Aleister Black crawling out to the outside here between the middle ropes. And are you kidding me? Ethan Page with a cheap shot with Aleister Black's Overseas Championship. And now the Ego's Edge onto Aleister Black, taking Black down and out of this match. Now Edge grabs a hold of Gunther for the Edge-o-matic here on Gunther. Edge now rolling back up to his feet. Aleister Black taken out by Ethan Page, who now has a hold of his Overseas Championship. And now back in the ring, Edge with the execution onto Gunther. And now back into the corner here. He might be looking for it. Gunther scrambling back up to his feet here. Almost can barely make it back up to his feet. He's back up on his feet. And a spear by Edge onto Gunther. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. That's Bryan Danielson. He just took Edge out of this match, and now a knee to Edge. Are you kidding me? Aleister Black now trying to crawl back into the ring after getting that Ego's Edge from Ethan Page. And Gunther grabs a hold of Aleister Black. Sleeper hold locked in on Black. Black now trying to find a way to get out of this sleeper hold. But it's not looking like he's going to be able to. Black's arms have fallen. Black might be out here. Referee checking on Black. And that's the bell. Aleister Black has fainted. Gunther moves on to the Predator's Pit with Shawn Michaels and Obafemi already announced for that match. Gunther may have not been able to do this if it wasn't for Ethan Page and Bryan Danielson. And speaking of Bryan Danielson, taking Edge over the barricade now. Gunther scrambling, getting out of here before anyone else comes to attack him. The referee trying to separate these two here. And in the ring is Ethan Page with a mic. Alistair, you know I want this championship belt. So, you know what? At Heartbreak Havoc next week, me and you, Lover's Lane street fight. I'll see you there, Alistair. And what a match challenge for Alistair Black. And now the disrespect throwing the belt and microphone onto Black. Next week, a Lover's Lane street fight at Heartbreak Havoc between these two men. Mr. Long, you gotta see this. What is it? What is it? Bah. What is going on here? I need more security right now. Right now. Mr. Long, we need to talk.